Hello, welcome to Kitchen Spoons and Combat Boots for our Back to School episode. I'm your guest host, Gabby Beyor, and today we're going to be talking about back to school and being a military kid.
What grade are you in?
I'm going to be a senior in high school this fall.
What extracurriculars do you take part in?
So I do National Honor Society, VEX Robotics. I'm a swimmer for my school. I do field hockey, and I do softball.
What is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject, that's a hard one. It's either English, just because I love to read and write, or my CTE program where I get to explore what I want to do when I'm older and have a career. So I'm in the physical rehabilitation CT program, so I get to learn about physical therapy and physical rehab so that when I'm an adult and in college, I can already have that foundation of knowledge to further pursue my desired career.
What do you think is the most important part of getting ready to go back to school?
Before school, setting that schedule and like getting into that schedule of like sleep schedule, daily schedule, just discussing the expectations with your parents or your kids and knowing what's going to happen and practicing it.
What are some unique challenges that military kids living in Vermont face compared to those living on or near active duty bases?
Vermont military kids have a unique perspective to it because they're not necessarily going to school with a bunch of other military kids like they would if they were by an active duty base. So they may not know other military kids or be able to like share their experiences with other military kids. So they don't have that like camaraderie. Down in Maryland where I go to school, we're by DC and the Pentagon. So I know a bunch of military kids, but when I was going to school up in Vermont and like my sisters here in Vermont, they don't know many other military kids unless they're going to family days or interacting with the kids that are in their parents' units.
When you had a parent deployed, what were some support systems you used during school?
Since I was a little bit older, most of what I used was my friends and like my classmates because we had a little bit of a higher emotional intelligence than younger kids who don't really understand what's happening. But since I was like old, I think I was 8th grade last time I had a parent deployed, I was able to talk to my classmates and my friends, and they were able to really help me through that. And like, I had great teachers and great counselors who I could talk to whenever, and they gave really good advice and really were great listeners.
If you could give one piece of advice to other military kids for back to school to make their school year the best it can be, what would it be?
Don't be afraid to like share your stories and your experiences. Even if you're talking to kids who don't know about the military and the military experience, being a military kid, just be authentic, be you. That's what I try to do when I'm at school, when I'm with people. Just be myself, be yourself, and everything works out.
For more information or support, please reach out to the Vermont Military Family Support Center's toll-free number, 888-607-8773.
The preceding content does not constitute endorsement by the Department of the U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, Vermont National Guard, or Vermont Military Family Programs of the organization's products and services contained therein. Further, the Vermont Military Family Programs assumes no responsibility for the consequences of using the products or services provided by the organizations or resources listed. Vermont Military Family Programs makes every effort to present our clients with reputable resources. We cannot guarantee the validity of said resources, and the use of such resources is voluntary.